everyone, and welcome to the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance Swedish Cup Final second leg. Last night we had an absolute thriller between the 76ers and Los Urracas, 3-2 to the 76ers. We'll take a little look at that in a little bit. Tonight, I would say they've changed and we've got a new home team, but nope, we're still at the Vetch Field, home of Sons of Gondor. And for tonight, just as we had yesterday, we welcome in our wonderful co-commentator, the Trevor Brooking of this league, Mr. Quinton Fortuna. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you.
Ready for this one?
Yeah, very excited for this second leg. It was a great game last night and hoping for more of the same tonight.
Yeah, let's take a quick look at that. So the goals, obviously half-time 2-1 to the 76ers, and then they held on till the end. Anybody's performances strike you as great or not so great?
Well, I think it was a masterstroke to put Milevski, as I said yesterday, in that defensive midfield position. He had a great performance for the 76ers. Yepes had played really well at centre-back for Urracas, got a goal, and we can see Sigalko got a goal and man of the match. But I think it was the subs that made all the difference, and Del Piero climbing off the bench to get the winner.
Yeah, we'll see a bit of a change to the lineup today as a result of something might surprise you a little bit. Yeah, shots on target, pretty close, but 76ers were peppering the Urracas goal a little bit more than the opponents. And so for today, the Urracas go with the first team that involves a bit of a change of system and a couple of changes of players.
Yeah, that's interesting to see how they've gone. I think they've still kept the three centre backs to give them that bit of solidity at the back, but Baumer and Dyer as wing backs this time should be interesting to see them bombing forward down there. I haven't seen too much of Emery in this league so far.
I think it might be a first game.
I see, yeah. And Riquelme in centre mid. He's performed well at attacking mid, I think, hasn't he? So that'll be interesting. He's an excellent player all around. So I'm no doubt he can do a job in there. But it's good to see they've had a bit of a change of system to try and turn things around.
Yeah, I do feel that despite the fact that they're playing players a bit further back, I feel like it is a little bit more attacking.
Yeah, that's it. And it's Sigalko and Smith are excellent pair forwards. Ronaldinho in behind them. It looks a good team and could give a real go for this.
We'll see if Shea Given being in goal makes any difference today. Costanzo relegated to the bench. We've offered new contracts to Emre and it's Robert, typically unhappy. So for the 76ers, goal-scoring hero Alessandro Del Piero, you might notice there, has been dropped for the return of Maxim Sigalko on the bench after suspension.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, Del Piero played really well, but there's possibly, I don't know whether he's not wore his suit for the final. I've no idea if there's any disciplinary issues in there, but it's a surprise to see him dropped entirely. But Sigalko, I think he'd scored and got sent off, hadn't he, in the semi? And he's always worth having in and around your team, isn't he? But Kesman up front on his own, he should play well. Again, it's a good lineup. Milevski still in that defensive midfield position. Let's hope he can repeat his performance from last time.
We shall see. It promises to be an exciting match, I think. I'm always looking forward to a good cup final, and this is absolutely no different. We'll kick off with Gert Jensen refereeing today. So remembering 76ers are 3-2 up an aggregate, and Urracas coming straight out on the attack. Sigalko having chances already, and 76ers going forward. They've had a free kick chance to score, but being sent down the other end. Ronaldinho's had a chance, and Sigalko getting heavily involved for Urracas at the moment.
Good start for the neutrals.
Yeah, Kiotis just calming that game down a little bit there. We've got more opportunities for both teams. It seems very, very end-to-end. And a chance for Sigalko yet again. He's absolutely firing some shots in this game, I imagine anyway. We've got to nearly to the half-hour mark, still waiting for an opener on this game. Sigalko takes a yellow card and he puts another one wide. Nikiforenko taken down. A chance for Mark Kerr. Nikiforenko has scored. It is 4-2 aggregate and 1-0 on the day to the 76ers. But a yellow card to Milevski. So two key Belarusians taking yellow cards, one for each team. I mean Swedish players. Milevski takes another one and is off. Well,
Yeah, this could change things. He had a great performance in the first leg, but he's just lost his head a bit there with his 2 yellow cards early on.
Yeah, we'll just take a look and see if anyone's carrying any knocks. It doesn't appear so. I mean, I think in my mind it would be Kerr and Takanadi to swap.
Yeah, I mean, you could swap Kerr. I mean, an alternative is maybe taking Romadal off for Takinadi and keeping Kerr in the centre mid. Because I suppose he's probably slightly stronger in centre mid than Dennis Romadal. But yeah, it's up to you, Mr. Mega Horse.
Just having a look through the season, Romadal has been a cup player. I think Mark Kerr's played even less. Yeah, he's played no league games. I think Romadal slightly preferred to Kerr in terms of being on the bench this season. So yeah, we'll make that change and move Takanadi back into that position there. Aim for that. Yeah, it's definitely a blow, and I don't think I saw it coming quite so soon after the other one.
No, it'll be interesting to see if they can see it through to half time at this, then just give them a bit of time to recoup in the dressing room after.
Does it bring any hope to Dan Hazard? We shall see. Into the 5 minutes before the end of the first half, Nicky Franco's had another chance for 76ers. It seems like they're still keeping up their play. It's half time. Kiotis is having a really good game, and Walter Samwell, the key player for the Magpies.
Yeah, it's been an interesting game. 76 will be absolutely delighted to get that goal that just gives them a bit of a cushion. But it doesn't really change too much, really. I think if Urracas get two, they're still going to win, aren't they, after 90 minutes, as things stand on the away goals rule. So 76 have had a great performance in terms of shots on target, 5 out of 5. Urracas will be delighted to have got 10 shots on goal. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of it and try and take advantage of the extra man they've got on the pitch.
Yeah, I think really, yeah. Urracas just need to get a goal in front, don't they? That's all they need. 31% of the attack for them, so there's still hope. 10 men against them now. Looking at the stats, yeah, Samuel, Yepes, Ronnie Johnson having a bit of a better game than last time as well. So the defense is solid. They've just conceded a few chances, and Sigalko, was it Sigalko? No, it was Nicky Franco, wasn't it? Has put one away.
Yeah, and Sigalko for Urracas has just got to be careful and keep his head. I suppose he picked up an early yellow card, didn't he? So let's hope he don't go the same way as Milevski and make it 10 against 10.
There are no sub plans at the moment for Dan Hazard. 76ers. I mean, yeah, they have had to be on the back foot quite a bit.
Yeah, they have from the off, but as I said, they'll be absolutely delighted to be in front, and both teams are showing why they fully deserve to be in the cup final, because they've had some great performances. So 76 will be hoping to repeat the clean sheets from the early rounds.
Let's see how that second half goes. Yeah, they've only conceded in one match so far in their cup run. So the second half underway, and very little to report so far. But then it's going forward, Sigalko with another chance after Alan Smith did some good work, and another one for Riquelme. They are certainly coming forward. And another one, Sigalko over the bar. So Urracas have no plans for substitutes if they are behind. And for 76ers, they have got some planned substitutes. Just to check the situation here. Well, Rui Costa was to come on for Mark Kerr, so it would make sense that he came on for Romadal.
Yeah, it looks like he's picked up a knock, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. And it's Kesman off for Sigalko as the other change as well. So, yeah, they've... I think they've probably got stronger with the introduction of Rui Costa. I would definitely be thinking that.
Well, we saw the manager made some great substitutions last time in the first leg to great effect, and they'll be hoping more of the same tonight.
For them, let's hope so. Yeah, Urracas making no plans for substitutes at the moment. They are playing reasonably well, and like you said before, they just need those 2 goals, and it could be all over by 90 minutes. Cracking on with the game. Alan Smith with another chance that's gone just over. Rui Costa's taken a yellow card early on for 76ers. They must be on edge now, and Sigalko has pulled one back. 1-1 on the day. and 4-3 on aggregate. 15 minutes to go. Walter Samuel has turned it around. It will go to Urracas if it stays like this for the next 10 minutes. What a turnaround. Sigalko has scored off the bench and it is 2-2. And it is absolute heartbreak potentially for the Urracas unless they can find a goal. They cannot. And the 76ers, Dynamo 76ers, are the first winners of the Earthenware Trophy. Now, what a second half that was.
Congratulations to 76ers in getting the trophy. It's a great performance by them. Commiserations to Urracas. I mean, they've absolutely peppered the goal there with shots, haven't they? And I mean, it did take a twist in that second half with Urracas going 2-1 up just after, I think Sigalko had hit the woodwork for 76ers just before that second goal went in. So if Urracas had won there, that 76ers had been ruining that missed opportunity. But Sigalko is climbed off the bench and scored the winner.
Well, it was absolutely thrilling. Let's take a little look at those goals. We've been treated to 9 goals over the 2 games, and the first one, Nikiforenko for today. So a Marquinhos shot that was palmed away by Given, but just straight to Nikiforenko, who scored. Then Milevski tripped over Sigalko for the first yellow card, and just a few minutes later takes the other striker down, Alan Smith. Yeah, I think it was just probably a little bit naive with it just being a few minutes after his other booking.
Yeah, he probably couldn't resist with Alan Smith, to be fair.
Yeah, I suppose you can't blame him too much, can you? But then we went through to after the substitutes, and Sigalko puts the equaliser in, which was a rebound again from a Ronaldinho shot. Then for the next goal, which turned it right around at that point, Riquelme's corner, and Walter Samuel not getting a header in, but getting a low drive.
Yeah, and you can see a couple of minutes before that was Sigalko had hit the post for 76 there in the 74th minute.
74th minute. Yeah, it's hit the woodwork with a header. Well, imagine that had gone in. And then we get to this part here, and Takanadi into Sigalko, substitutes combining, and a really straightforward finish, which was one of the very last pieces of action in the game. Whew. Urracas, I mean, if everyone's on a 7, they've performed well.
Yeah, I mean the centre backs have performed really well again. Mario Yepes and Walter Simon have been excellent over this 2 legs in the final. I mean they give it their best shot. I say that they played really well in terms of creating chances. It's possibly just been a bit more clinical that's cost them, but they've done extremely well to come back into it against a great 76ers side and can count themselves unfortunate. But I'd say congratulations to 76ers. They've won over the 2 legs, so we you can't ask for anything more than that.
No, absolutely not. I mean, with 180 minutes of there's some real action there. Cannavaro, 5 tackles, and he didn't win a single one. He's lucky that Taribo West was on such good form.
Yeah, West has had a good game in centre back. He's not always at his best, Taribo West, and on another occasion him losing his discipline rather than Milevski, but they've shown some great resilience to win with playing with 10 men for 50 minutes, and Giotis would on a 9 for a lot of that game until the couple of Urracas goals went in. So he's played his part in the victory. Mike Duff as strong as ever at fullback, and although the attacking players weren't really at the best today, they've still scored 2, which just shows what a dangerous team it is.
Well, yes, that's it. The first piece of pottery to go to any team in this new competition. Here we are, 2-2 on the night, 4-5 on aggregate. The 76ers taking the glory. We shall take a quick look at the league fixtures that are coming up next, which will be Saturday night, of course, but Tuesday the 4th of June in the game. And we see yet again lots of teams from the bottom half playing teams towards the top, but we've got Gondor versus Danglies, a bottom of the table clash, and the real big one again, Trumpton versus Atletico Newmills, who have been powering in the shots this season. They've had 27 more shots than any other team in the league. That will be a real big game. But for now, Thank you very much, Quinton.
Thanks very much. What a feast of football we've had.
Yeah, for one match, we've had a few games worth of entertainment there, I'm sure. And we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.